action. So, hold on, do that one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, action. Hello. I was going to start off with my normal hola, bonjour. How else do you say hello?
Thanks for having me back.
Thanks for coming back. Welcome.
It's been a couple moments.
It has been a moment.
Last two, we've had Lily and Rosie on.
No, you've been in between each one of them.
Have I?
Yeah, I always get you in between everyone.
Oh, look at me.
I always get you coming back.
Oh,
You're never gone for too long. I like to break it up. Do you know what I mean?
This one feels a bit longer. I'm glad to be back. Loving it.
Thank you. Welcome back. Yes, we had Rosie on our last episode. If you haven't watched that, I would highly recommend going and watching that because she gives us some such good. Wow, that's English. She gives us a lot of great information that has to do with hair and scalp, how to maintain your hair and scalp during the colder seasons, and just general scalp health, which is really, really great, which I think a lot of people might not know and maybe need a little bit of a reminder.
Absolutely. I think with Rosie too, she comes from such a place of that deep knowledge around
so
products.
So much knowledge.
Yeah, if you are having any scalp issues or concerns, especially this winter, which we will absolutely chat about in a second.
Yes.
But it absolutely could happen. Jump on YouTube, grab that video, or if you're in salon, obviously Maddi and Rosie are in there as well.
Absolutely.
But so important. So yes, catch that one there.
Yes. Speaking of winter essentials, about a week or two ago, I put a poll out on Instagram because I wanted to know what everyone was loving, what everyone probably might not be loving, what they're wanting to get from styling products, what they're tending to stay away from when it comes to styling products, and got a lot of results about people want lightweight, they want minimal, and they want hydration. They want something that's easy to use and smells delicious. Let's just give the people what they want.
Give them what they want.
You asked, I'm providing.
And here we are.
Can we get the sprinkle noise? My favorite part about these products, there's a flavor. I'm calling them flavors.
Yes.
If you are my Golda rep, Dominique Holland calls them flavors as well, so she'd be really proud of me for saying that. So Dominique Holland, if you're watching this video, comment down below. Thank you very much. There is a flavor for everyone.
Yeah.
So Ella, do you know what these are?
I have a feeling they might be a leave-in conditioner. Is that correct?
10 points. Woo!
Gryffindor.
Yay!
Hello.
Are you a Gryffindor?
No,
What are you? Do you know
I got to see you as a Gryffindor.
Wrong. You want to be us so bad. The
We're
diadem,
involved.
not a crown.
Exactly.
Imagine if Connie just leaves in that Harry Potter. That's a bonus scene at the very end.
Scene.
It's us going on a Harry Potter
Irrelevant
rant.
information. At the
Irrelevant information. Hogwarts houses. Leave-in conditioning sprays.
What is the difference between a regular conditioner and then also a leave-in spray? Like, are we doing both?
Absolutely, you're doing both.
Okay, cool. So it's a hydration moment.
It's a hydration.
Yep.
Well, majority of them have some, obviously they have a form of hydration in each of them, but they are all different, so they all have slight different tweaks to them and they do slightly different things depending on what you need them for. However, you should still be using a conditioner in your hair.
Yep, so we're shampooing, we're conditioning in the shower.
Absolutely.
This is what's going in after.
The basis, these will go in beautifully after. If you remember our video about the Colour Brilliance, if you don't know what we're talking about, we did an episode, the last episode Ella was on, we spoke about your current shower routine and what you should be using in the shower. So definitely a conditioner. The basis around a shampoo and conditioner, shampoo is going to open your hair cuticle, cleanse everything. A conditioner is going to close your hair cuticle. So conditioner is very important to use, so that way you're sealing your cuticle off, you're not leaving it open to susceptible to damage of any kind, whether that be heat damage, brushing it, touching it, environmental, blow drying, all of those sort of things can cause damage. Friction from rubbing on clothes, bags on your shoulders.
Really good for soft feeling hair.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of you guys also had responded back to that poll and wanting soft hair, wanting hair that's coming out of the shower feeling good. And a lot of that is hydration conditioner.
Absolutely.
Closing down that cuticle.
Absolutely. Closing down the cuticle. These are my ladies. All of these have heat protection. And when I say heat protection, I mean like blow dry capacity heat protection. If you're going through with an air wrap, if you're going through with a Shark Flex styler, if you're going through with a blow dry brush, or if you're going through with a blow dryer and a brush, these will have heat protection capacity in it. If you're flogging it with a hair straightener or a curling wand at well above 180 degrees, which no one should be doing, nothing higher than 180 degrees. you need a other heat protection.
Yeah, you need
So-
an actual,
You need
heat
something on
protection
top,
rather
which-
than blow dry protection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which could be really nice. We do have like a Hot Flex, which is a heat activated shaping hold spray. That could be really nice if you do know that after you've blow dried it, you are going to put a little bit of extra heat on. I would say definitely prep it with that one as well. That's just going to give you a little bit of added heat benefit, heat protection benefit. But main event. If you've got coloured hair, you're wanting moisture, you're wanting shine. This one
Absolutely.
here.
She's lightweight, nothing too heavy. It's
Nothing too
obviously
heavy,
not an aerosol. It's not going to go crispy, which is great
No.
as well. But it's going to be heavy enough for winter hair, which I think
Absolutely.
so important. But light enough where you're not feeling like you're just coating your hair.
Yeah. So it's the Brilliance Serum Spray is its full government name.
Do need to shake it up, similar to the
Yes.
quick blow
It's what we
dry.
call
Tell
a
me about it.
biphase product. So there's two parts. You've got
Mm.
your more opaque section on top, which is more of your leave-in conditioning agent,
Yep.
and then you've got your coloured part, which has then all of your other lightweight additives in it. So you then shake it to combine, shake it like a Polaroid picture. We all know how to do that, and then it will turn this beautiful sort of like fairy flossy candy bubblegum candy pink.
And that is where.
That's when you spray it. Next flavour that we have is Blonde and Highlights. So again, you'll see as it's swirling, it has the biphase element too. So you need to make sure that you shake it, and it will go this sort of like really, really soft, ever so slightly pastel lavendery colour. That's when you know it's ready to spray. Let me hold it up for the camera.
Are you able to tell us, because obviously some people, blondes and highlights self-explanatory. Colour is also there. For the blondes, this is the better preference rather than picking up a colour spray.
Absolutely. I like
Yeah.
this one. I mean, if you're a blonde, you can go between both. When it comes to distinguishing between colour and blonde and highlights on what one's going to be, bring them
Bring
forward.
them forward.
What's going to be better for you? I would say colour is for anyone. I usually will give it to anyone. Brunettes, coppers, reds, any sort of
fashion colours,
fashion
like anyone
colours.
who's got
anyone that's sort of like coloured hair. If you're like a brunette and you've got like a sort of like a blonded balayage, you could go either. However, I would say I would still put you more in the colour range, whereas like your blonde and highlights is made for if you've gone through and you're super like your classic like really quite light blondes, whether that's your creamy, golden, ashy, platinum, that sort of range is where I would usually say for blonde and highlights, because that hair can be a little bit more susceptible because it is being bleached, a little bit more prone to being a bit drier, needing just a little bit more lightweight coverage rather than anything too sort of like heavy. But this is also going to have enough to hydrate, moisturize, give like a really nice sort of like brilliance sheen to it. Is going to make it feel lighter, brighter, but it's not a toner. It's not going to tone your hair.
But it will give you the illusion of feeling lighter and brighter.
Yeah,
ultimately
exactly.
by creating luminosity.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's going to give like a really nice brilliance to the hair. That's how I would distinguish the two of them on what one would be best for you. However, if you are in salon and you're like, oh, I don't know if I fall into which category I fall into, just let us know. Let us know. We can absolutely point you in the right direction. Either one of them would be the right choice. I think I don't want to sit here and say, oh, if you've got blonde hair, you only need to use this one. Or if you've got brown hair, you only need to use this one. If you're a brunette using the blonde and highlights, you're probably just not going to get as much payoff as what you would probably from a colour
Using
one.
the colour. This whole segment today is around hydration, winter for everybody.
And that's the thing, is like I think a lot of people will fall into multiple different categories of these sprays.
Yes.
I
so it's
also
more like what do you want to focus on?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I also would like to highlight that you don't have to have coloured hair to use the coloured spray. Like you could be like a natural brunette and you just want to provide a bit more brilliance and shine to your hair. The colour one would also be a great choice because again, it's hydrating. They're all hydrating. If you ask anyone in the salon, I think this curls and wave spray. Again, biphase. Shake it up.
Awesome bartender.
Shake it up to combine. I think this is genuinely a salon favorite.
Yeah, it's
For
one of our most sold products.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone loves this. The smell is
Divine.
delectable. The
Yeah.
feeling of it is incredible. And how much you actually need to use is like minimal. Absolutely.
Minimal, especially for curly products. A lot of curly products, you're using a lot of product.
A lot of product.
Yeah.
This one is really, really beautiful. So this government name is a hydrating serum spray for curls and waves. Now what this is going to do is give you more elasticity It's going to give you moisture. My favorite thing about this is it's really beautiful as like a 3rd, 4th day refresher for curls. If you've got curly hair, you know that like it's a process setting it and like resetting it if you're getting in the shower and wetting it, resetting it, putting product in, those sort of things. If you don't have time for that, because
this also goes hard in general just for the hydration element on like loose wavy.
Absolutely.
Obviously, government name, waves. But also in that, like I think a lot of curly products, people think, well, I don't have ringlets, I don't have texture, I don't have coil,
Absolutely.
I can't use those.
Yes,
Actually,
you can.
yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Absolutely. Especially
curls,
waves.
Like, exactly. Curls and waves, they come in a range.
Yep.
Like you can have wavy hair and still be classified as curly hair because of the different scope when it comes to different curl types and textures.
Yeah.
My other thing for this one, really great for frizz, which is why I recommend it as a next day refresher.
Yep.
Or you've done your curl, you've done your routine, your hair's sitting how you want it to, and once it's dry, you feel like, oh, there's just a little bit of like a few little fluffy hairs sticking up every which way. Happens to all of us. That one can be really good to just spray over, blend everything back down to help maintain frizz.
Absolutely. These all come with shampoo and conditioner pairings as well. Now,
Absolutely.
at Ella&Jade, we aren't sort of the one where it's you need to have everything from the same brand. We definitely don't take that.
I'm happy to mix
it
them
up,
Yeah.
but I will say that Curls and Waves shampoo conditioner with this is
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Really great routine.
Like, massive trio. And say we're not coloured, so say we don't have any colour in
They also have structure reinforcement on both of them. However, this one is more suited to proper bond structure reinforcement, where this is more sort of like strengthening, like weak, fragile ends reinforcement. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Both really, really beautiful. Both fantastic for chemically processed hair, whether that be bleached hair, perms, chemical straightenings. We're seeing a lot of
nanoplasties coming back through.
I was just about to say, we're seeing a lot of nanoplasties where the hair might not be feeling as great after. So these are really, really great to maintain your hair at home if we have had any altercations with some chemical processes. These also can be layered with other leave-in moisturizers. So if you like to do like a spray and a cream, you absolutely can do that too. It's not just you have to use one or the other. Really, really beautiful for layering. And then they can be layered with styling products as well. So I have been
100%.
using a lot at the moment. I've been layering them with either the ThermoShape or our like zipper, which is like a these guys here.
These little ones.
I've been layering it with them recently. So the zipper is just like a multitasking styling lotion, really, really beautiful for blow drying.
Yeah.
It's going to give a little bit of like hold, it's going to give shape, it's going to give anti-humidity as well as a little bit of like frizz protection. So like as a really nice all-rounder.
It's such a great all-rounder, yeah.
Exactly. Or I'm layering it if I want something that's a little bit lighter, not as cream-based. I'm layering with a hot flex spray. Again, that's going to give you shape, hold, heat protection. Again, these all have, except for Ultra Volume, but we're going to get to her. She's a little bit special.
She's a little bit.
She's a little bit special. She's
occasional.
an individual queen.
Yeah.
They all have blow dry capacity heat protection. So if you are blow drying your hair, yes. But again, if you are flogging with a straightener or a curling wand,
please pick up something different to
pick up
go
and
in
add
over
to
top.
something is what I would say.
Otherwise, you will undo the work that the sprays are doing.
We also then have our final girly pop, my ladies, our Ultra Volume. Now, this one is a little bit different because it is still a leave-in conditioning. It's still going to hydrate. It's still going to enhance. Well, this one's going to enhance fullness because it's more of a bodifying spray.
Yeah.
It's lightweight, won't weigh the hair down. However, this one doesn't have your like blow dry heat protection capacity to it because this is more of a care-based spray. But this one, like the whole range, they have what we call our Micro Protect complex in it, in all of them, which is really, really beautiful.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
What the Micro Protect complex does. So it's going to distribute the care ingredients quickly and evenly through the hair, which is what we love. The last thing that you want is, you know, when you put a product on and you feel a clump of it here and a clump of it there and then somewhere else it doesn't feel like it's got anything on it.
Yep.
That's not going to happen with this complex. It's going to deliver immediate, visible, and tangible results. So you're going to feel it in the hair. You're also going to see the shine in the hair, which is really, really good, especially for these ones here where they're a little bit more brilliance-based. Keeps the formula lightweight so it doesn't overload the hair, and it helps ensure even care from roots to ends. So when you are spraying it, it's going to distribute evenly throughout the hair. But this one especially focuses on the Micro Protect complex because it is more of a care-based spray rather than having too much added heat styling benefit to it.
Yeah, more so your leave-in conditioner and your care.
Exactly. That's why if you do have a look at it, the bottle's a little bit different. The bottle's a bit more opaque, whereas your bottles here are more see-through.
And in terms of application, are we doing roots to ends here? Are we doing ends? Like, ideally, you know, leave-in conditioner, we're wanting that hydration from roots to ends, but we obviously don't want to create oil, or we don't want to create, I guess, those things that everyone's panicked by putting conditioners on the scalp, right? So how do these go on the scalp?
So if I'm using these at home or in the salon, what I like to do is section my hair in 3 going up the head.
Yep.
So for demonstration, I need to put my microphone down. Live demo. So I will take my hair and I'll sort of section it like the bottom section, and then I'll sort of like spray.
Yeah.
And then I'll drop down
the
middle section and then spray, and then drop down the top section and spray. And then that's what I'll do, and then I'll brush everything through. Because it has like quite a fine mist, and the way that it mists out is really quite beautiful. I find you don't really have to overload the hair. That's how I prefer to put it on myself when I'm using it at home, or if I'm using it on clients in the salon. I find the 3 sections, you get an even coverage. If you want to tip your head upside down and move it around and spray it through, that's also fine. But it is, because it is so lightweight, it can quite confidently go roots to ends.
Yep. And we are blow drying this in. This is an air dry moment, or can any of them be air dry?
They could definitely be air dry because they are lightweight.
There we go.
I would say if you are air drying, or you're a person that does like to air dry, absolutely.
And as someone with extensions, I guess, am I cleared for all of these sprays? Can I just use a couple? Can I not use any? Tell me a little bit about proteins within these sprays.
Beautiful. So I would say with extensions, you don't want to overload on protein with extensions. Too much protein on the extensions can change the porosity and texture of the extensions. So extensions are very much like keep everything clean, lightweight, and moisture based. So I'd say if you are an extension girly, this one, this one, and you can use the Ultra Volume, but I wouldn't be putting the Ultra Volume on your extension hair. I'd probably be more focusing that through like your natural hair, usually there will be like a top layer of hair that's left over to cover any wefts or tapes. So I would say the ultra volume spray, if you are using it, I would just be putting it through the natural hair through the top.
Front.
But these two would be really, really nice, I think, for extensions through the ends, because they are lightweight, hydrating, and made for brilliance. Whereas these ones have a little bit more, like, these are both sort of like restoring. Oh my God, you can see my really bad tan. Let's just address the elephant in the room, guys. My fake tan, my hands are really, really orange. If you're looking at it, I'm really, really sorry. I really tried. They just took on the color a little bit too well. You can see it. Get producer Courtney to zoom in. I accidentally squirted on my finger, so I have a self-made, man-made birthmark on my finger. These ones specifically here have a little bit more sort of like restorative bond,
which is going to mess with your extensions.
Ultimately. Overloading it, it's just going to be too much. And then on the days if you don't feel like wearing anything or doing anything to your hair, we have caps as well that you can just pop on, because you know what? They're cute.
They honestly are cute. And it's a wash day hero. That suits your hair colour so well.
Thank you. This is the one I have at home.
Okay, so for one of our segments, we are doing a myth or a fact. I've pulled through some common misconceptions, but also common conceptions of a leave-in conditioner. So I'm going to rapid fire you. You ready, gal?
I am ready. Me and my mic stand are ready.
Love that.
Yeah.
You should apply it in soaking wet hair.
Myth.
Towel-dried hair. Towel-dried hair.
Towel-dried hair. If it's soaking wet, you're just putting it on, and the water's just gonna run off with the water. So I would say you want to towel dry. The only time where you want, I wouldn't even say it's soaking wet hair either, but you want like wet hair is, I would say, like curly clients. If you're putting product in, you want to hear a little bit of that squelch. If the hair's too dry, you're not going to get enough, there's not enough like moisture and slip on the hair. But
yeah, we're not putting these into.
No, not on sopping wet hair. Absolutely not. No. Sorry, soaking wet hair.
It's diluting your product. Leave-in conditioners can make my hair greasy.
I would say slight myth.
Yeah.
Slight
I think so.
fact.
Yeah.
Depends on the leave-in conditioner you're using and how much you're using. If you're, like quite a fine hair and you're using a really heavy leave-in conditioner, yeah, absolutely, that could definitely make your hair greasy.
Yeah.
You're just finding the right one for your right hair type, and we can help you with that.
You only need one if you color your hair.
Fact. Myth. No, sorry.
You only need leave-in conditioner if you color your hair.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you only need one leave-in conditioner. I don't even know why I said a fact. No, myth.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone can benefit from a leave-in conditioner.
Yes, it's not just color that creates damage ultimately.
Yep, brushing your hair can create damage. Slicking your hair back can create damage.
Leave-in conditioner will reduce my split ends.
Can be a fact. A leave-in conditioner can definitely help reseal the hair, fill those sort of like little moisture gaps, get into those little cracks to give you a bit more of an even canvas. So I would say fact.
Fact. Love that.
Yeah.
Can men or people with short hair use leave-in conditioner?
Yes. Fact.
Yep. Fact.
Absolutely.
Not going to get greasy on the scalp.
No, again, it just comes to the type that you're using. People with shorter hair can definitely use a leave-in conditioner. Again, just finding the right one that's going to be best for your hair type. I will catch you next month, and like I say, pretty much I think nearly every episode, if there is anything that you feel like we're missing or you're not getting or you want us to cover, let us know.
Please.
We are happy to take requests.
We can talk about services. We'll always bring in some product choices because that's how you guys can look after your hair at home.
Absolutely.
Without us. So we'll always do that. But if you do want insider information, if you're wanting some industry information, please do drop a comment and we will get that.
And if there's anyone that you want to see on the pod,
yes,
also let us know. I think I have it in the works. Boss lady, Alana Reed is going to be in the next episode.
Yes, absolutely. That's
Fingers
going
crossed.
to be amazing. I'm so excited for that.
And then
Can't wait to catch it.
we might actually also feature producer Courtney in that episode too.
Yep.
Love ya.
Catch you soon. Bye.
10 points. Woo!
Gryffindor.
Yay!
Hello.
Are you a Gryffindor?
No,
What are you? Do you know
I
what
got
you are?
Ravenclaw when I did my online quizzes, my Potter quiz.
Nerd.
Nerd, I know,
Nerd,
but I
that's what
also,
I am.
honestly, I feel it in my soul.
Do you know what I am? Have I told you what I am? Guess what I am.
I could honestly see you as a Gryffindor.
Wrong. Complete opposite. I'm a Slytherin.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my
Every
God,
quiz
you
I've done, I've been a Slytherin.
Oh my God, kind of jealous, honestly. I always like hoped that mine would spit out a Slytherin, and then every time it's like Ravenclaw. I'm like, cool,
You want to be us
okay.
so bad.
Never mind, just put me in the third relevant house.
Nerds.
No.
But you know what? No one hates Ravenclaw. Do you know what I mean?
No, look.
I feel like
it's
Ravenclaw
okay.
and Hufflepuff are like impartial. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. And look, like there is a big tie in there in the end, you know, with Rowena Ravenclaw.
Absolutely.
So we're like part of it.
The
We're
diadem,
involved.
not
Yeah,
a crown.
exactly.
Diadem.
We're in there.
Sorry.
So it's okay.
I'm a Harry Potter girly to my core.
You got a tattoo of him.
We do have a tattoo, but we don't support J.K. Rowling here. Thank you.
No, we don't.
We support Draco Malfoy. Let's be real here. If you don't support Draco Malfoy, I don't need that kind of slander in my life. So